Hi guys, welcome back to yet another video. My name is Martin. I'm filming this in my storage unit today. What I do on this channel is I show off 4 books that I've selected from random and I end on a key issue. I also like to show off books that don't get a lot of attention on other channels. So if that's something you want to see, please think about liking and subscribing. I post every single day without a failure. Unless my phone fails or I'm physically unable to, but I'm yet to experience that. But I have the 4 books here, so let's get cracking. The first book I want to show off is Thunder Agents, issue 6. It's a 6-part miniseries from DC Comics, and this came out in 2012. And I've spoken about the Thunder Agents in previous videos. If you're unfamiliar with the property, it's basically what if the government had their own superheroes and they created their own superpowers. So you have guys with super suits and guys with like a cloak that can go invisible. There's a guy whose consciousness can go from robot to robot, and like there's a warehouse full of robots. It's just a really cool concept. It was created by Wally Wood for Tower Comics, and the Wollywood books are just a real standout in terms of quality. The DC stuff, it's fun, but I think they missed the mark a little bit. I don't know who owns the property for it now, but if DC does, I think now would be a good time to test the waters to see if they can get the right mix for this property. But yeah, so there we go. Actually, let's have a quick look. Okay, you see this little bit of white here? That's on the plastic sleeve. That's not on the book. So that's a good thing. Now, the next book I want to show off is Darkwing Duck, also issue 6. I picked this up, and okay, so this is from Dynamite, and I picked up this series, the first issue at least, and then I just kept on getting the second, third, fourth, obviously the sixth. And I forget when I stopped, when I just went, this is just going on and on. I thought it was a mini series, but obviously it wasn't. And the numbers were great enough for Dynamite to say, let's keep going. But it just felt like every issue was a callback to the cartoon series or to the Marvel series of the 90s. And as much of a fan of Darkwing Duck as I was, which, I was getting a little bit old for cartoons when this came out. I soon dropped this. I might have to Google it to see how long it went for, to see if I can get the last issue, because I am a fan of getting the last issues of series. Now, the next one I have here is Brave and the Bold, issue 132. And correct me if I'm wrong, I think this is Neil Adams. I'm pretty sure it is. So we have Batman and we have Richard Dragon, Kung Fu Fighter. Now, Richard Dragon, I would like to get his first appearance. I cannot remember when it is. I think it may be the Richard Dragon series, but I'm not 100%. I'd have to, again, Google it to see. But if you buy for spec, if you want to, speculate that, we might see a Richard Dragon movie from the James Gunn DC plethora of characters, maybe track it down. And this might be a good time to buy, but don't take financial advice from me, because I am certainly not the man to take financial advice from. I buy comic books, so that will give you a fair idea of to steer clear of financial advice from someone who is not savvy with the old cash. But I do have this issue. It does look like a Neil Adams, so I'm rich in that way. Now, the key issue that I wanted to show off, and I was surprised at the value of this book. I bought it. Well, I'll show you how much I bought it for. I'll put my hand over the sticker. But this is the key issue. It's Carnage Mind Bomb, and it's from Kyle Hotz. Just an incredible artist. As you can see, it's nice and glossy. And I got this from a convention, probably about half an hour that way. I used to go 3 times a year, and I found this for a whopping fee of $4. And I went, I'm not going to pass this up for $4. It wasn't really to my taste. It was a little bit extreme with the violence, yeah, bordering on like a little bit of gore, which I'm not really a fan of. But that's what Carnage is. So I kind of took it and I went, okay, I bought it, I read it. There we go. I put it aside, and then many years later, I discover the price of this book is it's up there, and I'm glad I got it for what I did, because I think if I had bought it for today's price, I would. Yeah, I wouldn't be happy because it's not my taste. That being said, very quickly, um, uh, what's his name? Bronzeville Comics showed off that Jeff the Land Shark's first appearance in West Coast Avengers issue 7. It's hitting the hot lists at the moment, and you're looking at an average price of 250 US. There was a guy who had an auction that ended last night, and the book ended. This is Australian price, $140, and I was outbid right at the last minute. I had it for 130, and then someone beat me by $10, and so I missed out. But it's not really a series that I think I would. Like if I bought it, sorry, if I got it, if I had won it and received it, if I had read it, I don't think I would have been too happy with the price I paid, because it's not really my cup of tea. But it is Jeff the Land Shark's first appearance, and my daughter, she's big on sharks at the moment, and she knew about this character, and she said, Dad, if you can get it, can you get it? And I tried, and I failed, and I told her I failed. But I'm certainly not going to pay anywhere over $130 for this book. I think it was a once-off. I don't think I'll be doing it again. But yeah, that's that's a little side story, and I thought I'd share it with you. I did buy 2 books though that are going to be arriving in about a week's time, and 2 key issues, which is fun, and I'll definitely show them off when they arrive. So that's the video for today. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for listening. Please let me know what you think in the comments down below. Please like and subscribe if you wish to. I always appreciate it, and I will catch you next one.